Okay, annotations. So this is what you're really paying for. This is the big money maker for Westlaw and Lexis. So I'm showing you Michigan's civil jurisprudence. This is an encyclopedia. And here are some annotations. At the beginning, they link you to the West Key Number Digest, which you're going to learn about in Chapter 4 of Research the Law. But this is how you can quickly go to cases that are on this, this part of the this encyclopedia. So it's about policy regarding cemeteries. So if you want to know some case law, you can go there. If you want to go to an American Law Report annotation, here's a whole thing on liability for desecration of graves. So if while you're doing your research, you see there's a better source out there, then you could jump on that annotation, this cross-reference. Here's American Jurisprudence. That's one of the national encyclopedias. Here's a form to do a complaint. So if your boss is like, hey, write a complaint, you can, start with the encyclopedia and then realize, oh, here's, this form here in this annotation. So everything's cross-linked. Okay, now here is an official piece of codified law. So I was just showing you an encyclopedia as an example of some annotations that Westlaw has added. Now this is codified law. This is a court rule, just happens to be for Florida. And here's what it looks like on the official website. This is just a PDF from the official website, Florida Rules of Civil Procedure, and we're looking at Rule 1.140. If you look at it, the same thing in Westlaw, you'll see all of these cross-references. These are called annotations. So annotations are simply all of these cross-references to the to other authority that is related to what you're looking at. So we're looking at this codified law, and here's all this. Now, when you look at this online, the official free version, there aren't all of these great cross-references. It's just the text of the court rule, the text of the codified law. So you can see if you want cases, you can quickly go here to Notes of Decisions. There's 719 cases that interpret this one court rule. So let me show you another piece of codified law. This is a Florida statute relating to engineering and licensing for engineers. And on the website, you see here, it is just the statute and no other cross-references. But then if you look at the same thing online, you see up here there are 7 cases that interpret this section on engineering and being licensed. And then here there's, under citing references, there's some statutes that relate, regulations, secondary sources, appellate court documents. These are all annotations. So hopefully you're picking up on official websites, like here's the official statute, no cross-references. Okay, here's the official court, no cross-references on the official sites. Westlaw and Lexis, they link everything together. Here's that same, here's one last difference here to end the video. In Westlaw, you would click on Notes of Decisions, and that will take you to cases that interpret your statute. Because after all, we're in Chapter 3 of Codified Law, and so we're looking at statutes here and codified law. So anyway, click on Notes of Decisions in Westlaw, but in Lexis, you would scroll down below the text of your statute. This is the exact same statute about engineering licensing. And there's a section for annotations, and their section is called Notes to Decision. So in Westlaw, it would be Notes of Decisions. In Lexis, it's Notes to Decisions. So there's a quick look at what annotations are, and you can see how quickly you can go from codified law to bam, here's a whole bunch of cases that interpret this piece of codified law. Okay, see you back in the book.